So I'm calling this the Eastern Macedonian Spomenik run because I'm going to be in the east part of the country the entire time. I'm slowly heading up to Serbia, where I live, my little slice of heaven, Vršac, but taking 9 or 10 days total to get there. So I'm moving very slowly. Driving now up to Strumica. It's only an hour north of here. A pit stop in the village of Negorci, part of the municipality of Strumica, for this crumbling spomenik, monument to the Osogovo group, and doubles as a hiding spot for this van. Walking down these stairs, see where it brings us. This plaque says that on June 1st, 1944, Macedonian partisan units destroyed a large amount of the occupying Bulgarian force. There's one more plaque around the corner here. They don't make it easy to get to. And here, with the blood of Yugoslavian fighters, the history of New Yugoslavia was written for a happy future. A few minutes more, and we'll be in the city. The largest city in Southeastern North Macedonia. Arrived Strumica. First order of business in Strumica is to climb to one of the highest points of the city, where there's a giant cross. And at the top of this hill, Samarenica Hill, is a World War II memorial ossuary, constructed 1979, completed 1982 by Blagoj Kolev, the same artist who worked with Jordan Korabul on the Flower of Freedom we saw yesterday in Gevgelija. It's locked. It looks like that's the sarcophagus inside there, where the remains of the fighters would be interred. Strumica, with a population of some 50,000 people, is the largest city in southeastern North Macedonia. And it's kind of a border town. It's very close to Bulgaria. Oh, and we're not climbing up to the cross. It's too hot. But there it is. There's a mosque or two in the city. Around 7% of the population is Turkish. Just checked in. Here's what 29 euros can get you in the largest city of Southeast North Macedonia. And now for a small city tour of Strumica. The brick and concrete Yugoslav-era post office. now a left turn onto Marshal Tito Boulevard. And a beautiful boulevard it is. Now, it spills right into Goce Delchev Square. That's the main city square. And of course, the centerpiece for Goce Delchev Square is a monument to Goce Delchev himself. 1976 by Branko Koneski. You know that name. He did the 1981 Negorci spomenik that I showed you yesterday. See, this used to say Branko Koneski. There was another artist involved as well. And the quote attributed to Delchev here says, "I understand the world as a field of cultural competition between nations, among nations." Goce Delchev was an important Macedonian Bulgarian revolutionary, active in Ottoman-ruled Macedonia and Adrianople regions, turn of the 20th century. He was the most prominent leader of the IMRO. Talked about it a bit yesterday. The Internal Macedonian Revolutionary Organization was a secret revolutionary society active in the Balkans, primarily concerned with freedom from the Ottoman Empire. And Delchev was its representative in Sofia, Bulgaria. Eve of the Ilinden Uprising, the Ottomans killed him. Behind Delchev is the city's 1986 House of Culture. I love these modernist Yugoslav House of Cultures. Let's see if we could take a look inside. And the lady here just said that the light fixtures, this design, it's all 1986 original. Clock tower in Goce Delchev Square. Maybe I can replace my New Balance here. They broke in Samothrace. Yeah, I've been walking around with my big toe coming out. They didn't have New Balance, but I needed shoes. I got Skechers, which is great, because now my feet can withstand taking you to one more spomenik. Check out these old Yugo gates. And here we have it at the end of the pedestrian walk. Yugoslav World War II monument to fallen fighters. It's 4:30. Time for breakfast. I asked the waitress to surprise me with Macedonian food. Can't record the sound, copyright strike on YouTube, but fantastic meal. Topče goravče is the national dish of Macedonia. It's baked beans. And then there's black eggplant stuffed with cheese and tomatoes, with sesame bread. This is City Hall. This is Marshal Tito Street, not to be confused with Marshal Tito Boulevard, which you saw earlier. Marshal Tito Street is my favorite street that I've seen in Strumica so far. Look at the architecture. Good morning. On to the next town. But first, let's pay respects to Strumica's Ottoman-era mosque. This was built 1613, 1614, per the inscription. And now, heading out of Strumica. You know, I was surprised I didn't see any Spomeniks here by Dušan Žumonja. He created one of my favorite Spomeniks, the monument to the revolution in Podgorica, Croatia. Here's a picture. He's from here. He's from Strumica, but I saw no evidence of that. Anyway, no stop now until Štip. It's about an hour away.